Hi guys, welcome to my channel where we talk about everything from tech to films and all the fun stuff in between. So yes guys, this is the holy grail at the moment. Finding one is like finding a unicorn or a mermaid. Thanks to all the scalpers, their bots, and people who actually pay ridiculous price tags to secure one. But I managed to get mine the right way, by spending countless hours refreshing certain Twitter accounts and checking major websites over and over for stock drops, and even waking at 3 a.m. in the morning to see if there is a drop. And thanks to all the hard work and the Twitter account MSTV, I managed to secure one from Amazon, and they actually didn't cancel my order and I got it shipped the next day thanks to Amazon Prime delivery. So let's get on with the unboxing, which I'm sure you would have seen several times. So I'll try to keep this quick. By now you would have been mentally prepared at the sheer size of this PS5, as every other YouTuber mentioned about this as soon as they unbox. But in reality, as soon as you hold this thing, you'd certainly say out loud, wow, this is big. One thing you notice right away is that it is not as white as pictures show. It's definitely got a bit of grayish tinge to that white. And here's a size comparison to put it into perspective. This is my PS4, so you can see how it is. And then this is my PS3, not the original Fat Boy one, but the one which came after that. So you can see how tiny they feel in comparison. Let's continue with the unboxing. Let's look at this secondary box. First, it contains paperwork, and then power cable, pretty standard. And then the Pierce Day Resistance, that all new DualSense controller. This is the first time I'm holding it in hands. Due to the lockdown, I never got a chance to check this in person. But now when I hold it, it really feels nice in hand. It's a bit chunky like the Xbox controller, but still, it's definitely of premium quality. We'll get back to that in a bit. Let's continue. There is USB-C to standard USB cable for the DualSense to charge. And here is the base. Oh, there is a HDMI cable hidden in there as well. Nice. And the base. See, all that futuristic design of the PS5 comes at a cost. It doesn't lie flat horizontally, so you need to use this base. Vertically, it does stay secure, but Sony recommends using the base to make it even more sturdy so that you don't accidentally topple it. So that's the PS5 completely unboxed. Let's check the main bits in a bit more detail here. The controller first. It still feels comfy and really high quality. Here it is compared to the DualShock of the PS4 and then the PS3 controllers. The DualShock from PS4 is my favorite controller ever, but this new one feels even more premium in hands. Coming back to the main unit, as soon as I saw the design reveal last year, it felt like a high-end Wi-Fi router to me. But now, looking it in person, I really like it. It sure does belong in the Orville spaceship or that Peter Quill's dad's fancy space pod from Guardians of the Galaxy. It really does look futuristic, so much that I probably might have to upgrade my entertainment unit to match the PS5's futuristic design. The level of detail is really incredible. These tiny PS buttons embedded on the inside, and a seamless, shiny, glossy plastic strip in the middle, and the protruding fins at the top. Wow, it really looks like something has landed from outer space. Now let's connect it to my ginormous LG TV. It's not going to sit here as I will move it to my work desk setup, but I don't have a 4K monitor, so I want to test out the full potential with a 4K TV first. But hey, if anyone wants to sponsor a 4K gaming monitor, then I'm all up for it. I will surely review the heck out of it on my channel, so just go to the About Us section on YouTube, or my contact details are below. This LG TV is 4 years old now, but it still is amazing and does support some decent refresh rates along with full 4K support. And look at how thin this is, along with super thin bezels. LG does do some amazing TVs. So just connect and off it goes. Wow, that blue strip. All this even gives stronger vibes of this being some piece which fell out of a starship or a flying saucer. Quick setup, and let's check the new interface. It feels much neater and cleaner than the old one. I really like it. And the DualSense controller. The first thing anyone's gotta do is play Astro's Playroom, which comes preloaded on the console, and it is designed to do just one thing: show off the prowess of the new DualSense controller. And boy, does Sony know how to put on a show. Sony, you've really nailed it. How to explain this? See, every surface that you walk gives off a different vibration, giving you the sense of actually feeling how walking on that is going to be. I mean, walking on ice has got this smooth rumble, whereas when you walk on a mesh, it's got a different rumble. And that with the adaptive triggers, which adjust the tension according to the stuff which you're pulling or jet setting. Wow, it makes everything feel all the more alive and kind of involves you even further into the gaming experience. Hats off, Sony. Thank you for taking this approach which no other manufacturer thought of. I seriously have some happy tears at the moment. That 3 a.m. stock checks are totally worth it. I am seriously in love. Both my wife and daughter are feeling jealous at the moment, but I don't care. I'm totally savoring this experience. And I just want to keep playing. But let's move on and try Miles Morales. I seriously love the PS4 Spider-Man game, which I actually played for the first time during the lockdown last year. So all that amazing gaming experience and the storyline is fresh in my mind. And I'm all game to continue my web-slinging adventure with a new protagonist. This time around, it's easy to get familiar and comfortable here with all the action and the web swinging, especially if the PS4 Spider-Man game is fresh in your minds. Now, being a fan of the iPad Pro's 120Hz refresh rate, I really want to try the higher refresh rate here first, even before we get into ray tracing. And yes, just like the iPad Pro, it feels so smooth. Like a freshly brewed coffee with whipped cream. From Starbucks, of course. You can definitely feel this. Now let's switch to ray tracing, which immediately limits the refresh rate, but you can get some cool lighting effects. Why is this a huge thing? Well, think of it this way. All the computer animation and in the grand scale of things, it takes a lot for gamers to worry about how light needs to bounce off surfaces and how reflections need to be like when they have millions of other lines of code to write. So it's a big deal that graphics and processors have advanced to such a stage where animated life can mimic real life. Quite an achievement, really. But can I please go back to the smooth game refresh rate? Spidey swinging through New York skyscrapers feels like sliding on butter. Wow, I love it. I really need a 4K gaming monitor with even higher refresh rates to take the full advantage of this one. So that's the unboxing and first impressions video done, along with a bit of gameplay. But the hardest and even somewhat exciting part of the entire thing was actually finding one and securely completing the checkout process without any interruptions whilst fighting off scalping bots. I will cherish this memory forever. I've even made a video on how I managed to secure one unit from Amazon, how long it took me, and what tips I had to follow. I will link it down below. Please do check it out, and I'm hoping that it will help you secure a PS5 unit as well. And now it's going to move to my work desk setup. See, I love my gaming to be more personal without interferences, and the living room doesn't just offer that. So I'm okay to sacrifice that 4K gaming experience for that personal me time of gaming. But again, if anyone would like me to review a 4K gaming monitor, I'm all up for that. So that's all, folks. If you're struggling to find one, I wish you all the luck. And maybe follow these Twitter accounts like I mentioned in my other video. And definitely turn your notifications on so you will not miss the next stock drop. And please don't forget, hit that like button if you enjoyed my video so YouTube algorithm will push my content to more viewers. And whilst you're there, the subscribe button is just a few pixels away, guys. Turn that red button into gray by tapping on it, and it will immensely help for someone who has been making at least a video a week for the past year. That's all for now, folks. And if you've made it till here, thanks a lot. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.